I am the greatest.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy Alvarez, and I am back with some more Madden 17. A few days ago, I had posted a offensive mini scheme, and there was a few people saying that they wanted a defensive mini scheme, so I am back with a defensive mini scheme. The formation is out of the Minnesota Vikings playbook. Okay, so the formation that we will be running out of the Minnesota Vikings defensive playbook is the 4-6 normal. The reason that I like this formation, guys, is it's a great run stopper. You can send some edge heat off of it, and you can play some coverage. So what I usually like to come out in is I like to come out in the cover 3 match. So with this play, guys, it's simple. I like to get my middle linebacker, so in this situation be Eric Kendricks, and all I like to do is base the line. I like to slant my D-line inside, and I like to spread my linebackers. That's it. That's all we come out in. So this is what the play looks like when we're just playing basic coverage. So here we're just covering everything. Your user is a big part of taking away the middle of the field. I highly recommend that you guys get some decent linebackers that can cover and also stop the run. Now we're just going to come out in some basic run defense. So I like to come out in the cover 2 invert. So on this play, on the cover 2 invert, guys, is I like to user the free safety. Same setup, base the line, slant my D-line inside, spread my linebackers, but when I know that they're a run-heavy opponent, I like to blitz my linebackers, just like this. So this is what the play will look like. You can man this corner up so you can have a little bit more leverage. The reason why I man the guy up on the left is because he's there by himself. I have no other threat besides that one receiver out there, which is Antonio Brown, so I'm just going to man him up and let my corner do his thing. On this side, we have the tight end. To the right side, we have the tight end and another receiver. So I'm going to leave my strong safety playing the flat. You can even put him in a purple, just depending on what your opponent's tendencies are. If you really wanted to, you can man everybody up. Look just like this if you man everybody up. And all you have to do is just use your linebacker. If you didn't want to man anybody up, all you have to do is what I like to do is I like to always man up the single receiver side. And then you can just leave your strong safety playing the flats, or you can put him in a purple. It's pretty much up to you. I like to leave him in the flats because he plays somewhat of a purple, and if he sees something coming down to the flat, he'll come down to the flat. And then you kind of just leave your corner over there kind of as just a third guy. So this is what it would look like. Just spread my linebackers, blitz them, and I like to use the free safety. Make sure that you're using the free safety because you're going to either fill the cutback lanes or you're going to fill the hole. Another one, if you know that their tendency is to run to the outside a lot, you can bring these outside linebackers and just bring them out just a little bit. You could bring him out right here, outside like halfback toss, halfback stretch. And now you just come down with your user. So let me show you that one more time. So base the line, slant my D-line inside, spread my linebackers. You could do that with any play. You could do that with man. You can do that with cover 3. You could do that with cover 2 invert. And if you know they like to run up the middle, just blitz your linebackers just like that. You don't even have to move. If they're running halfback power, halfback dive, just leave them just like that. Okay? If they're running halfback stretch, halfback toss, all you have to do is just drag these linebackers out here. That's it. That will stop the outside run. And all that's left is for your user to make a play. Another reason I like this play, guys, is because you can send pressure off of any side that you want to. What I like to do is I like to send edge pressure to the side that the running back is not on. You can come out in cover 3. You can come out in cover 2 invert. It doesn't really matter. You can come out in just the basic cover 3 or just the cover 3 match. Same thing, guys. Just base a line, slant your D-line inside, spread your linebackers. Okay. So right here I'm looking at the defense, and his receiver or his running back is lined up to the left. Okay. So the strong side of the field is technically the right side because he has a loaded right side because he has trips on the right. So all I like to do is just bring this guy down and I send him on a blitz. Just like that. I like to bring this guy here and drop him in a purple so that he can play those curls and he can somewhat play the flat. I like to bring this guy here, and this is your user. You're just going to use the middle of the field, take away anything that's coming across the middle of the field. So this is what a play would look like if I'm sending pressure from the right side. And see, that guy just comes right off the edge. It's not the fastest blitz in the world. It does help if you could put a fast corner. Let me show you guys what it would look like with the faster corner. A great thing about this formation is you can send it off any side. So there he is coming off the edge. Bring Trey Waynes just a little bit out here so that he can come off the edge. Drop Anthony Barr in a purple and just use it in the middle of the field. You guys can do just a lot of mixed coverage. You can put Xavier Rhodes in man. You can put Greenway on man. So this is what it look like if you're just making adjustments. You just got to switch it up sometimes just based on what your opponent is doing. So here comes Trey Waynes off the edge. Just a nice, easy, simple blitz. Nothing too crazy, very simple. Now I'm going to show you an example of us sending it from the opposite side. So we're just going to flip the play. Same play, cover 3 match, base the line, slant D-line inside, spread linebackers. So this is what it'll look like. Your opponent's starting to catch on to you, bringing that blitz from the opposite side. It's pretty much the same setup, guys. Trey Waynes on a blitz, Greenway in a purple. And this is what it'll look like if your opponent is trying to guard your blitz from the opposite side. So here's going to come Trey Waynes off the edge. Easy setup, guys. It's pretty much the same setup. All you do is flip the play. I can give you guys another quick example. If your opponent, to throw just your opponent a little curveball. Base the line, same setup, guys. Spread linebackers, but this time, bring Greenway down, okay? So you're going to make it seem like you're blitzing him. Bring Trey Waynes down so he's not going to know which way the blitz is coming from, and then just leave him in coverage. He's going to be blocking. He might even block his tight end, probably going to block his running back, and he only has 3 receivers running routes, and your D-line should eventually get to the opponent. So just basic, simple coverage here comes in. Easy setup, guys. You guys can either send the linebacker or you can send your cornerbacks. This is the fire zone 3, so all I do is just base the line, slant inside, spread linebackers. It's pretty much going to be your setup for every play, even if you're not blitzing anybody. If you are blitzing someone, and all I like to do is just bring Anthony Barr down. I just like to bring him down right here. That's it. Simple. He should come off the edge real easy. Here he comes right now. Easy setup, guys. It's not a hard blitz. You can send this from either side. The biggest thing about sending this blitz, guys, is making sure you get your cornerback or your linebacker out far enough so that the offensive line doesn't pick him up. This play is very easy for your opponent to pick up, especially if they know what they're doing. But you can always just throw that twist at him and bring this guy down here, so he doesn't really know which side you're blitzing from. You can bring a double blitz. So that's what it'll look like right here. Drop Anthony Barr there. You could probably drop him there. And now we can run this cover 2 invert. Okay? So this is what it look like. Say you really need that 4th down stop, and you just need to bring some quick pressure. Here's the quick pressure. It's the double edge. Nothing too crazy. Very easy setups. So when you're trying to send that double edge blitz, you want to run the cover 2 invert, just because those corners play halves a lot better. Same setup. I'm going to keep repeating myself. Base the line, slant inside, spread linebackers. You want to bring Trey Waynes out here, and then you want to bring Chad Greenway down here. And then it's just pretty much all up to you what you want to do with your linebackers. So this is what it looked like set up. There comes Trey Waynes right off the edge. Easy setup, guys. I highly recommend if you guys are struggling on defense to use this setup. So this is the double edge heat from the 4-6 normal. You can also send you can also just send one edge heat and give him that same look. So you can drop him here as if you're gonna blitz him. Drop Trey Waynes right here as if you're just gonna blitz one of them. You can pick and choose which one you want to blitz. That's the joy of this formation, guys. So here comes Trey Waynes off the edge. He did get stuck on that right tackle, but in game he probably won't. I like to run cover 2 invert on the goal line, just because those linebackers play the flats, and then I just drop my corners in purples. Let me show you guys something real quick out of the cover 2 invert, what I was talking about on the goal line. Set up base of line, slant, spread linebackers. But what I like to do, guys, is I like to drop my corners. I like to drop them in purples. If you know that you feel like your opponent is going to throw the ball on the goal line, that's exactly what I like to do. So this is my run stop. This is my pass stop goal line defense. This is it. Okay, this is what it looks like. So it just takes up a lot of the field. You like to take up the middle of the field. Make sure you're covering the middle of the field. That's your part on the goal line. If they're running the ball, same thing. Come out in your cover 2, base of line, slant inside, blitz linebackers, and make sure you just leave them there. Don't spread them this time. Leave them there, and all you have to do is just fill the gaps. That's it. Easy, guys. You're blitzing a lot of players. If you're vulnerable and you're kind of confused on what they're going to do, drop your corner to the strong side. Drop him in a light blue. Okay. And you can even bring this Trey Waynes over right here, and you can use him as well. These are just a few things that I like to do when I play, but your big part is with your user, guys. It does help to drop these linebackers out here to stop the outside if you feel like they're going to toss the ball. It's all about what you feel and all about what you want to do to adjust. To stop the outside runs, just move your linebackers out. So there it is, guys. I just brought you guys a mini scheme out of the 4-6 normal. You could run this formation pretty much the whole game if you wanted to. I went over the cover 3 match, which is just pretty much coverage and the same setups as everything else. The cover 3 match, for example, is for players who run corners, curls, anything that has to do with getting to the sideline, C routes. The cover 2 invert is for flats, swing routes, arrows, zig routes, anything that's down in the flat area. That's what cover 2 invert is. I showed you guys basic blitzes. They're not nanos. It's just simple edge heat. You can send it from either side. Just make sure you guys set up the look every time, because they're not going to know which side you're coming from. You can either come from the left side, you can come from the right side. Just make sure you guys always set your defense the same. Make sure it looks the same all the time, and you'll be able to throw your opponents a great curveball and not be able to know which side you're blitzing from. Another tip, guys, is make sure you guys put your strong safety. Make sure you make him a fast player. Make sure he's fast, because it just makes it easier for him to get to the quarterback a lot easier. So there it is, guys. I brought you guys a lot of different views that you guys can use. I brought you guys 2 different coverages. I brought you guys a few blitzes, because you can run them from both sides. You can run them from one side, you can send it from the other side. And like I said before, just make sure you guys keep giving your opponent that same look. I brought you guys a lot of different things that you can run out of this one formation. It's a great scheme. I run it. Spread the word to a friend, to family members, anybody that plays Madden. If they need help on defense, definitely show them this video. If it helped you guys, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more content, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.